What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Things at 24. Done. It's on his hunt. Take right up.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ralph. Hey, tomato. Hey, two-footer.
Etienne again. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Hey, Dinch.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, go. There we go.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Rip, 23. Done.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Right, let's go.
Lawrence here running the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
Red on red.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Hey, easy.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe. You push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Tomato.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return you to Indy right after this. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. He's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Mustang 18, Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Dragon 60.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there with the interception. Darnell Savage with the pick.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Colts nothing. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
60 Warriors, 79 Broncos.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Boyd hauls it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts pushing for a late spark before halftime. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
He slides down inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And
the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
60 Bobcats, Warriors 70. 79 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
We're at 23. Focus, hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. Stiff arm success. Keeps it moving. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Mustang 18, let's go. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Working quickly here.
That's good
18
for a
Rattler,
Colts.
18 Rattler.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 tight, 9, Panther and left.
Milton now. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Viking, 70 range, Dragon 60. Let's go.
From the red zone now. On it to the yearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Cup 19, Cup 79 Broncos, Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, ready?
Throwing it again here. Near the goal line. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Jaguars 21, Colts 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey, 13 loose. Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All right, let's go. Easy. Read.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Red. Great.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Coconut, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60.
Throwing now, Milton. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
7 Pirates. Go.
To throw, Milton. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
60, trap 60, trap 60.
Hilton now on 3rd down. The left side, caught by Davis. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
60 bucks. Buffalo 8, Dragon 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
23.
Now Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On red. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he wasn't needed at all in the 1st half, partner. This is going to be his 1st punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready, set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cougar 19.
Here's Milton. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, change attack.
Lawrence to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Hey, Lion. Done. They said it's hot. Here we go, son.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Start. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's low and bounces short of his man. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
18 Rattler.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Panther 11.
He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Trap 60. Here we go. Dragon 60. Viking.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Tyson Campbell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Got to figure out this third down here.
30 left.
Lawrence in the pistol. That one falls to the turf. Could hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
19.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Going to the left side and Johnston has it. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
On the set.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. 19, 18 Cardinal. 65, 18 Rattler. 8 Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Quick slant, it's Johnston. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
18,
at the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
60.
Milton. This throw is caught. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Running it here with Giddens. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He's out in the clear. Jukes out a 1-stop.
Yo, this is just trash. This is a dead-on hit, man. This game is the absolute worst. This is a dead-on tackle,
so
man.
many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Inside give here for Tootin. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Easy, route.
No run here, Etienne. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Looking good, and it's through. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Jaguars with a little more work to do to win it here.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
This is Giddens. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He'll look to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
18 Rattler. Ready? 60 by 6, 60 Nazareth, 79 Broncos, Panther 11.
To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
19 check, trap 50, trap 19, Dragon 6, cut 19, cut 19.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Did he get there? Did he get... there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and goal. Here's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, here we go.
They go to him again. Maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on 4th and goal. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Giddens. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Now carry by Giddens. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter-action.
60.
3rd down from the gun. Pumping this underneath. It's Giddens. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's good for a Colts.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. He'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Come on.
Run here with Giddens. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, as expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.